الحمد لله وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأصلي وأسلم على رسول الله صلاة وتسليما يليقان بالحبيب المصطفى النبي المجتبى صلوات ربي وسلامه عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وتابعيه وتابعي تابعيه إلى يوم الدين. أحبتي وأحبائي في الله, my dear respected brothers and sisters, Islam, our dear sons and daughters, the future of Islam, inshaAllah Rabbil Alameen. When we see in the media or in the newspaper or somewhere else, there is an auction or a sale, we'll mark our calendar and say, I have to take advantage of this one. There's going to be a huge discount, 10%, 15%, 20, 25, 50%. We're so excited. We're so excited and we're so happy. If I tell you the auction and the sale of Laylatul Qadr tonight would have only 4 hours. 4 hours. Please take advantage of it. If you're taking life for granted and you tell me that, no, inshallah, I will live till next Ramadan and I will realize again Laylatul Qadr and it will be okay, and I said, no, this is not a valid argument. No, wallahi. Our soul is in the hands of Allah and never be granted. We never know when the moment or the minute would come. I don't have to remind you about Laylatul Qadr anymore. You know what Laylatul Qadr is. But just a little reminder, Whatever you do in acts of worship during that night, much better in reward from Allah than worshiping Him continuously, no stopping, for 84 years. Just only 4 hours. Worship Him continuously. Of course, have your suhoor and relax and have time off. But your acts of worship with its reward tonight, inshaAllah, would be much better than خير من ألف شهر. 84 years of worshiping Him. And amazingly enough, wallahi, in that ayah, when Allah is saying خير من, much better than, but it didn't specify how much of reward. It is in the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's one thing. Take advantage of this, inshallah. I know today is Sunday, tomorrow is a working day. Might be kind of cranky, tired, but may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put it in your scale of good deeds, inshallah Rabbil Alameen. Second, تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها. If this is the first time you hear this, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. If you hear it over and over and over, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. But let me repeat it for the sake of reminding myself, reminding all of you during that night, as if we're speaking, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given the orders and the command for all of His malaika, all of His angels, to come down and recognize it, celebrate it with us, making dua for us, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to shower us with His mercy and His forgiveness. Malaika. Now, as if we're speaking. Yani, please don't challenge me and say, where are the malaika? If you're really connected with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you might be able to feel those malaika tonight, as if we're speaking wallahi. You say, Ya Allah, now I'm going to challenge myself. Be indulged in reading Quran, dua, salah, in order to celebrate the malaika with me. And if you look to your right, to left, front of you, back of you, above you, malaika wallahi everywhere. And don't ask me how many. The Quran did not say how many. تنزل الملائكة. All of them. With a definite article. The angels. As if we're speaking in Laylatul Qadr. And not only them, but with Jibreel with them. Malakul Wahi. The angel of the revelation of the Quran. To Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Yani, some people would love to do Umrah during the month of Ramadan, realizing that it's equal one-time Hajj, especially during the month of Ramadan. To be close to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam grave and his masjid and Mecca, that's fine. But if you can't afford it, or you couldn't make it, wallahi, here in Masjid Al-Iman, malaika are surrounding you. You don't have to buy a ticket or book a ticket or take some time off. No. It is just a matter of 4 hours off your regular schedule with the malaika, with Jibreel, to witness their recognition of us and celebration with us and making dua for us. Please, wallahi. I would love for myself, as a reminder, and for all of you, please have that feeling. I have been surrounded by the malaika and they are making dua. Just wallahi, say Ameen. And don't worry, no one would come in here who say, oh no, he's mentally, or he's hallucinated, or no, wallahi. No. Stick to Allah and being present with Allah and with the malaika ridwanullahi alayhim ajma'in, and the dua is there. And again, how many of the malaika, how much of dua per hour, per minute, per second, the frequency. This is not my business. This is Allah's business as a gift for me. So please realize it and live with it, the time you'll be spending in the masjid. Especially in Salat Al-Taraweh, while you're standing and listening to the Quran. And some people would say, yes, wallahi, I'm listening. Yes, wallahi, mashallah, your voice is okay. It's not that very good. But I don't understand anything of what you're reciting. Wallahi, don't worry about it. You're witnessing, listening to the words of Allah by someone. That's it. With that ta'ah, with that adab, with that obedience, with that wonderful manner, I am listening to the Quran no matter what the meaning is. It is the book of Allah and it is a chapter of the Quran I am listening to. That's it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for the third time, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help you to have the Quran and the meaning of it penetrate deeply in your heart, to help you secure your life, give you the safety and security, happiness and pleasure, and guide you to the best, inshaAllah. Allahumma ameen. Allahumma ameen. Live the moment. Don't waste it. Don't say, oh, we'll be done. Okay. Almost 12 o'clock, half an hour. Assalamu alaikum, go sleep. Wake up for suhoor. No, wallahi. Take that wonderful opportunity with Allah, with the malaika, with Jibreel, with yourself, and witness something before you leave. If you hit this door and the front door feeling that tonight I am happy, it means you have accomplished something. We are fully with the malaika, with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Remember, ما أجمل أن تقول يا رب. Just يا رب. Don't say anything after. My Lord. Oh my Lord. قد أذنبت. قد أخطأت. قد أسأت. قد قصرت. فيقول الله عز وجل في علاه لك: يا عبدي قد عفوت، قد صفحت، قد غفرت، قد رحمت، ربي تولى أمري. الله أكبر. يعني have that dialogue with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, telling him, I have committed some mistakes, I have done something wrong, I have exceeded my limits with things I'm doing for the sake of you. I felt short in doing something for you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answer you right away, immediately after you're done saying that: my servant, I have pardoned you, I have forgiven you, I have showered you with my mercy. Answer him: Rabbi tawalla amri. My Lord, take care of my whole affairs of my life. That's it. That's it. Wallahi, don't be dependent on anything. Anything in this dunya. My employer, my medical insurance, my life saving, my saving in the bank, my checking account, all of those are irrelevant. But Rabbi tawalla amri. يا من إذا قلت يا مولاي لباني، يا واحدا ليس في ملكه ثاني، أعصي فتسترني وأنسى فتذكرني، فكيف أنساك يا من لست تنساني. الله أكبر. Once you say, my Lord, answer you right away. And there is no misconnection or no Wi-Fi or no internet or no. Ya Mawlaya, you're one, you have no second in this universe. You're the absolute only one, absolute authority you do have. أعصي فتسترني. I disobey you, you shelter me and you cover me up. You never disclose what I have done, if I have done it by myself somewhere secretly. Ansa, I forget once in a while, meaning I forget you, but you remember me. Always remember me. Ansa فتذكرني فكيف أنساك يا من لست تنساني. How come I forget you, where all the time you always remember me. Remember me, showering me with your mercy and your forgiveness. I wish all of you, inshallah Rabbil Alameen, a wonderful and a great night of Laylatul Qadr, surrounded by the Malaika and Jibreel, and asking for you for whatever you just had in your mind, your heart, and your soul to be accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahumma ameen. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.